What is up, guys? We're back on the alt account testing out another monster to see how much money it makes. If you guys are unfamiliar with this series, we go around all of RuneScape testing out different monsters and bosses to see how much money they make on an alt account for 3 hours. I first made this alt account with the goal of achieving 77 Slayer to make money at Brutal Black Dragons, and I achieved that in 5 episodes. We are now currently making it a Rune Dragon alt account and have made a few episodes on that, and we have already tested out a ton of Slayer monsters in game to see how much money they make, so if you want to see any of those or the Slayer alt series, check them out in the description. We have now moved on to any and all monsters in game, not just Slayer monsters, and we have done quite a few videos already, so check them out if you are interested. They are in the description as well. The way I choose which monster is based entirely off of what you guys vote for in my community tab. Last week, you guys voted for Temple Spiders, so that is what I will be doing. There is a new poll now, so go ahead and cast your vote. I'll put a link to the community tab in the description, and also please comment on this video or on the poll any monsters that you want to see tested, because I really enjoy doing what you guys ask me to do. I'm actually super excited for today's episode. I'm not sure why, but I have wanted to test these Temple Spiders out for a few weeks, so I'm glad I finally get to do it. Also, I did learn something new about them from a comment, so my next video will actually involve the Temple Spiders again and some other monsters as well, so if you have any guesses as to what it'll be, leave a comment. If you guys do enjoy this series, go ahead and leave a like to let me know, and also consider subscribing to the channel to see more of my content and help push us to our new goal of 7K subs. For those of you that don't know, the Temple Spiders are in the somewhat newish Forthos dungeon where Arachnis is, and these spiders actually don't poison you, so that is nice as well. Before I show you the gear I'll be using, I first want to show you guys my stats. This account has 83 attack, 83 strength, 82 defense, 86 range, 70 prayer, 72 magic, and 85 hit points. The gear we'll be using is a prayer-based melee setup. I will be praying protect from melee the entire time, so we do want to boost our prayer bonuses as much as possible without losing too much DPS. I'm using the Hell of Nada's Knot, the Fire Cape, the Amulet of Fury, the Guthix Prayer Blessing, the Abyssal Whip and Dragon Defender, Proselyte Plate Body and Plate Legs, Barrow's Gloves, Dragon Boots, and the Berserker Ring. In the inventory we have 10 prayer potions, which we may change in the future if we need more or if we need less. I also have a super attack potion and strength potion because it is considerably cheaper than the divine versions, and the super combat potions as well. I also have a Ring of Dueling to recharge stats and bank at the Ferox Enclave, house teleport tabs because we did actually move our house to Hesidius for the closest possible teleport there, since we do not have the Xerix Talisman, and then I also have a rune pouch with Alkene runes. Now I'll show you guys how to get there and what method we will be using for the 3 hours. Alright, now that we are geared and ready, we'll go ahead and use our house teleport tab. We'll go ahead and break it to the outside to be a little more efficient because this is the quickest way for us to get there. If you do have the Xerix Glade teleport, you can actually teleport. Where is it? Right there. But I do not have the Xerix Glade teleport because I don't have the necklace. But we are now here in Kourend, and we're going to run to the northwest to the ladder sign up here by the dungeon exclamation point sign. And that is the Forthos dungeon, and it'll kind of drop us right into the Temple Spider spot. And keep in mind, it is a multi-combat area, so we will take a lot of damage. Their max hit is only a 6, but it does add up over time, and that is why we're going to have to pray protect from melee the whole time. So before you go in, have your protection prayers up. You can go ahead and use Piety as well, but you will spend a little bit more money, so we're not going to be using it. And before we go in, the biggest drop that we're going to be looking for is the Grubby Key, which is a 1 in 100 drop. And we're also going to be looking for the clue scroll drops. And I'll actually pause the time anytime I'm solving the clue, because I don't want that to count against the 3 hours, but I do want to know how much money you'll make from doing the clues. And then once you're ready, go ahead and drop down. And then there's also some Alkene drops as well that add up over time. A couple of rune items, a couple of adamant items, I believe. And what you do is you run to the center, and you kind of just camp as long as you can. You drink your potions, and then pretty much just AFK this whole time. I'll honestly just train on my main while I'm doing this and see how much money we can make. I have the loot tracker up, so that'll be tracking everything. We'll go ahead and start the timer now. Make sure our loot tracker is ready to go. And then I'll also track the XP because I'll make quite a bit of XP here as well. So this is basically all it is. You stand in the middle, and they will go unaggro after a while, but we should be teleporting in and out enough that it won't affect us too much. And this is all I'll do. I'll just drink prayer potions, and then kind of just camp here the rest of the time. So I will be back when we get our first full inventory. Okay, they just actually went unaggro, and it's been about 13 minutes. So about 13 minutes, 12 minutes or so. I probably wasn't looking for about 20 seconds because I just saw the spiders moving around, and I didn't notice I wasn't killing them. But I'm actually going to try and go up the ladder. I'm going to see if this gets the aggro back. So about every 10 to 13 minutes, you need to re-get aggro. I'm really hoping it's as simple as just running upstairs and back. Let's see. Yep, okay, so we got them all. Sweet, so I'll just go ahead and recamp here, but just remember, every 10 or so minutes, you'll have to get re-aggro. Ooh, our first grubby key. Hopefully that's our first of many. I'm going to go ahead and drop one of these pages. Well, first I'm going to pick up the fire runes, put them in our rune pouch. But a grubby key worth around 42k. Hopefully we continue to get those. And it is a 1 in 100 drop, and we're about 100 kills in, so that's actually right on drop rate. Ooh, not even 10 kills later, and we already got another grubby key. Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and bank. I actually don't have a full inventory, but I'm having to juggle everything, and it's getting a little hard. So I'm going to actually bring less prayer potions. So don't bring 10 prayer potions. You actually will last quite a while. Maybe you should use piety. I'm not going to use it though, because I do want to conserve my prayer as much as possible to use as little prayer potions as possible. But it has been almost 40 minutes. It's been 38 minutes, and we've made 219k, and 83k of that has been from the grubby keys. So hopefully we continue to get the grubby keys, and it'll make us even more money. But for now, I'm going to bank, re-gear, and then go back, and I'll be back after the first hour. Just about 5 minutes left, and another grubby key drop. We did also get 83 defense, so that is awesome as well. Okay, so we're just about at the hour mark, about 5 more seconds, and the loot that we have gotten in 1 hour of being on the alt account at the Temple Spiders has been 350k. Hopefully that picks up a little bit. That's actually not horrible. I hope it picks up though. Hopefully I get more grubby keys. Keep in mind I am using prayer potions, so that's obviously going to be taken into account at the end. But for now, 350k GP, not bad. I'm actually going to go ahead and go bank as well after I alch this adamant full helm. And then that'll be the second time I've banked this entire time, just if you were curious. We are now at the second hour, just over the second hour. And the loot tracker says we have made just under 600k, so we're making around 300k an hour here. Ooh, a grubby key. There we go. That pushes us over 600k. And we're just over, we're about almost to 450 kills. So hopefully we continue to get some grubby keys. We're a little under the drop rate, but with that grubby key that we just caught, that kind of pushes us closer to the drop rate. About 10 minutes in, and another grubby key. A grubba-dub-dub, grubby key. Another grubby key for me. Okay, this will be our last kill. We are just about 30 seconds over the third hour. So after this kill, I'll go ahead and go to the Grand Exchange. I'll get out all the items that we got, and we'll see how much money we made in 3 hours of killing the spiders. Now time for the moment we have all been waiting for. How much money do you make from 3 hours of killing the temple spiders on an alt account? We made about 920k GP in the 3 hours, which isn't terrible. When we do compare it to the loot tracker, we missed out on about 30k of loot. Most of that is probably the pages, which you can turn in for money. And I also did have to estimate on some of the runes because I definitely missed some runes here and there. We also did get some great XP. We got 70k defense XP, 63k HP XP, 6k magic XP, and 120k attack XP. We were averaging around 55 to 60k XP an hour, I believe, as well, so not bad for a spot for making money and XP at the same time. Now, we did make 920k GP, however, we did spend 165k GP on prayer potions, around 14k on super attack and strength potions, which means our total profit in the 3 hours now comes out to 741k GP, meaning we made roughly 250k GP an hour doing the temple spiders. Now this may sound bad, but honestly I did really enjoy this method. It is relatively AFK, you get great XP, and you only have to reset the aggro every 10 minutes. I found that 4 to 5 prayer potions with my setup was the optimal amount, and you could last around 30 minutes before you would have to bank. It is a little annoying having to pick up everything, but if you only picked up the bigger items and ignored the rest, then you would be fine, and could get great XP on an alt account while making money, and you could easily play on another account at the same time. I am a little bummed that I got 0 hard clue scrolls in our 666 temple spider kills, because the hard clue scroll is a 1 in 200 drop rate supposedly at the temple spiders. If we would have gotten some of those, maybe our money per hour would have increased by a little bit or maybe by a lot. We really don't know, so that sucks. Anyways guys, like I said, my next video will involve these temple spiders and some other monsters as well, so if you have any guesses to what that video will be, let me know in the comments, and also let me know another monster you guys want to see me test on the alt account. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you guys want to talk in game, join my clan chat Hartblitz, and also join the Discord in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for my next video.